I've got a single shot, protect automatic doorbell, semi-artillery. I got a new ring of sawdust, gonna break your wrist off things you've never seen. I'm gonna take it to a heavy metal store, maybe coming after me. 'Cause I got the right to defend what's mine in the face of tyranny.
Hello my gun-toting friends and welcome to the Average Joe Gun Show. On today's gun show we're going to be discussing the Browning AUTO-5 or the A5. Why is it called the A5? Because it holds 4 rounds in the magazine and 1 in the chamber. That's 5. But before we get into it, it is unloaded. This is the bolt release. Hear that ring? Oh, it's a beautiful sound. This particular model is a 1963 lightweight model on loan from my brother. It's a light 12. Due to the fact it doesn't shoot magnum rounds, it shoots standard size 12 gauge. The A5s were the first mass-produced auto-loading shotgun. In 1898, John Browning said, you know, I think we can do something better. At a time period when people were still shooting double-barrel shotguns and pump-action shotguns, he decided to come up with something that had more rounds in it. So in 1900, this was patented, and it was produced by Fabrique Nationale in Belgium and imported by Browning in America. By the way, my wife got me this hoodie, unapologetically American. But anyway, also Remington and Savage Arms produced this style shotgun, not named the A5. They had different designations for it. The A5 was nicknamed the Humpback due to the way the receiver drops off. That's how it got its nickname. I don't know how many people actually called it the Humpback. Most people just call it the A5, but that was a nickname for it. The A5 has an option to change out the barrels. You can go from the long duck and goose hunting barrel to a buck special barrel. What you do is you lock the bolt back, remove the magazine end cap, pull the forestock off, and the barrel comes out and you can put the other one in. I'll change it out off camera so YouTube doesn't shut this video down. And like magic, after you change out the barrel, release your bolt, you're good to go. It's a buck special barrel, very short barrel. Fiber optic sights for when you're hunting deer with slugs. So it's basically like a rifle, but for the states where you can only shoot shotgun slugs to hunt deer, this is what you've got to do. And they were thinking ahead when they come up with this. Browning produced the A5 and licensed Remington to make the Model 11 and Savage the Model 720. All three were used in all the wars. All the way from World War I up through the Vietnam War, they were used in combat. Browning stopped production of the original A5 in 1998. Come out with a new system in 2014 with a new operating action. This is a recoil operated action in this one. Let's see if I can show you how this operates. With the bolt locked back, we can watch the action. The entire barrel moves and pushes the action back. If the rounded went off, it pushes the bolt back, and at the same time, you can watch the barrel move back. But the new system has a kinematic system, however you say it, and nobody knows how it operates. Just kidding. I'm sure the one person that's watching this video that knows how the new kinematic system works will leave me a comment down below to tell me how it operates. But go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. Browning's description of the new shotgun says, this is not your grandpa's old shotgun, but this is my grandpa's old shotgun, and I bet the new one doesn't have the style that this old one does. I haven't shot the new one, but I bet it doesn't have the distinct ringing sound that this old one does. This also has a magazine cutoff. If you flip this little lever, it cuts off the rounds that are in the magazine from coming into the chamber. The idea was if you pulled the action back, you could pull the one round out and change out to a different set of, or a different size shot shell if needed. Or the other theory was that you could take the round out, set your safety, and if you changed hunting locations, when you get to your new location, you can rechamber a round and be ready to go hunting. With the A5, if you have the action lock back, you install a round in the loading gate, it automatically loads into the chamber. The trigger, like all Browning designs, is incredible. No take up, super light, super crisp pull. Let me run that again. Beautiful trigger. Very easy to get shots off with this. The part you've all been waiting for, how does it shoot? Well, let's I highly recommend every time you're at the range, even if you're shooting shotgun, make sure that your concealed carry is zeroed. Well, you've seen how much I like the old A5 shotgun, so leave me a comment down below on how much you like or dislike it, or what's your opinion on it. If you've got to shoot one, if you haven't got to shoot one, if you can find one in an old used gun shop. Remember, eat right, exercise, go take a gun class. And if you need to take a concealed carry class and you're in the North Colorado area, contact me. I'll be happy to help with that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Go to the gun range and practice. Get those reps in. And don't just practice till you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong. I know the only thing that I got left for you is maybe a blooper or something. Browning produced the A5 and licensed Savage to make the Model 11 and nope. Also, I bet it doesn't have the ringing action that this one does. My son just came in trying to be very, very sneaky and smiling. This also has a magazine cutoff. If you flip this little lever, this also has a magazine cutoff. If you flip this little lever, which I already flipped, got a lot of bloopers in this one.